just gonna put it where I have it normally. I really think I should have the camera upside down mounted then. In order to grab more of the... Because right now it's pointing towards too much downwards. And I have no space more to point it even more up. Yo, Slushy. Bogda. My brain is not functioning. You just arrived. Yeah. Brain error. Other than that, I'm doing pretty good. Than having a random brain error. I just went, come from the city. Today at the Kennedy Mars. It's 80 kilometers hike for charity. I didn't hike, but I had a look and I had some food. Yeah, indeed. There's a 80, a 40, and I believe a 20 for the kids. But the most kids walked the 41. And if I'm right, most of the money goes to research for cancer, better cancer treatment. So we had a look over there. It was pretty busy. And in good old fashion, my setup did break a few times. But the difference then, usually this time it told me what broke. Yeah. Let me push this button. Push. So I got one phone that's that has a SIM card and then hotspot enabled. It goes to the travel Wi-Fi thingy, and that hotspot was kept turning off on his own or whatever. So I think when it's like really busy nearby me, I need to move to USB tethering. Because right now I'm having full 2 SIM cards active. I have my main SIM card that's then connected to the Wi-Fi travel router, and this is a phone that is streamed, also has an eSIM, and those two get combined. But the issue was when the hotspot turns off to the Wi-Fi router, and I don't tell the router to reconnect, it completely disables the Wi-Fi on it for like 3 or 5 seconds. It's kind of expensive for like a $30 travel router. That needs to do so much CPU power that this disables some functions. Yeah. Yeah, but it shouldn't do that because it has Wi-Fi repeater mode and it has either Ethernet cable mode and USB tether mode. But when it's in repeater mode and you disconnect it from the Wi-Fi repeater and you reconnect it, you can turn off all the Wi-Fi. But I guess it's just so cheap that but that's basically the only weirdness that I have with it. And I can't really be mad about it because it's right on the website from the manufacturer. They explicitly tell about it. And then they advertise the $80 one. But yeah, right now it's just turned on to the 5 gigahertz band and then on max power. Last stream when you were also in there with Roxo, I had it on medium power and I saw a lot of glitches and thingies. And I had it also in my backpack and it was pointed sideways away from me. Yeah, it seems pretty solid. I just need to figure out why I don't know if it's the phone that I'm using to hotspot on, because yesterday I streamed with that other phone and used this phone I'm streaming with right now as hotspot, and I didn't have the issue. But that phone is also like $150, so expecting too much from it, that's also but yeah, I will just next time we'll test USB tethering, and then I hope it does charge up the phone and doesn't charge the phone in a way that travel router may disrupt. But it's connected to a power bank with a 30-watt power delivery, so it should be stable. Yeah, I believe the way I did stream before, just hotspot on the phone, camera connected to the phone, that there was so much going on that I think the phone just had like their weird power saving stuff. I mean, it is. The other thing that I could try, I was yapping about that like 30 minutes ago, maybe longer, that I could use that Raspberry Pi with a 4G head. I have that all laying around at home. Put a SIM card in there and have an Ethernet cable between the Pi and the travel router. But first I'm gonna try USB tethering with the phone. You know, it's weird, all those astronauts nowadays, they all got launched with space rockets that all have like those tablets. So you see them launched into space and then they're filtering out like with a Microsoft Surface, I don't know how it's called anymore. Oh, an iPad. But yeah, the biggest thing that I walked into was just the connection between the camera, and I have solved that with the travel router. Now it's just keeping the phone connected to the travel router and passing through its internet. And even when that hotspot disconnects, I'm still on my eSIM. So the stream still just keeps going. But it's when I want to try to fix it that then my whole stream goes blur. Also, I need to have a word with the weatherman that I used AI to write weather for today. Because it did say that we would have like a bit of rain in the morning. It would be cloudy, and then in the mid-afternoon, the sun should start to shine, all the clouds should go away, and like 16 to 17 degrees. Well, I don't know what for dream world the weatherman has been living in, but I don't see any sun, and it's also not 16 degrees. Yeah, that's a big drop. And tomorrow it's gonna be like this, maybe more rain here and there. And then it's gonna turn into actual summer weather. Sun, 20 Celsius plus. Basically, you had a Ubisoft yesterday. You looked at the cover. Ooh, this could be a cool game. And then you see the logo, Ubisoft. Last month I just read the article that EA is now hiring official developers to work on its anti-cheat kernel for Linux to make it work on the Steam Deck. And I was like, wait, what? Since when is EA pro Linux? It's like, wait, what the heck is going on? Yeah, yeah, I will see next month. Is it still 5%? But it could be indeed because the economy that a lot of people are struggling with our hardware, and instead of upgrading, they update to Linux. Because in many cases, it's not the hardware that's the issue. It's just the software that's too insane to run. Yeah, the whole Windows 11 thing. I think Microsoft really shoot themselves in the foot by putting those constraints on it. That you need TPM 2.0. Even my CPU, it's like a Ryzen 2600. Okay, yeah, it's now a couple of years old. It's not actually modern anymore. But still then, why can it not just run the base OS? Yeah, ChatGPT, their stock went completely down the drain. Google had made a publish of a paper how they develop like the new AI stuff to be 50% more optimized with the same amount of RAM. And now ChatGPT stocks are down the drain. A lot of more company stocks are down the drain. Could be the first sign of the AI bubble. I mean, if you really are a Windows user, I would even recommend just go with 11, because 10 is not supported anymore. And even for games, you need the newer driver and stuff. But at the same time, I would then just start reading into the updates. So at least you know when there is a bad Windows update. But I don't know. It's like every 10 years something new happens and everyone jumps on it. Like 10 years ago, we had this computer of things, IoT, like micro devices and stuff, and everything is going to be connected. That was a big push. Yeah, just stop with the AI coding. At least in your actual updates. And also don't put AI in like Paint. I think I update my PC like twice a week, but that's just like Arch update, and then it just pulls some tiny packages here and there, and grabs the newest Discord, and that's it. Maybe like once or twice a month, it grabs the Linux kernel and the NVIDIA driver, and that takes like 10 minutes, and then we do it. But normal update is like 2 minutes, and I don't even need to reboot. Wait, let me just grab a semi-yummy. Oh, donut. Yeah, donut. Ah.